It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Horned Frogs head coach before the game.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Might as well give it to him again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll give it to the back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Hornets are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw. It's Thurman. Escapes the pressure going right. Caught over the middle. It's Hayward. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Hornets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown! They'll operate out of split backs. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Yep. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. This time he wants to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Looking for a man. It's Thurman. Touchdown, Hornets! They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Got it in the middle, it's Hayward. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Off the boot, looking for his man. The sure hands, it's Hayward. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Hornets. Nice catch and goal. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on 1st down. Snags it over the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. This guy is just wearing them out. Another 1st down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the 1st half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the 1st half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Thurman. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. He's looking to throw. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll set up to throw. Going for it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the 1st half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it, and they were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
Got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The play action fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some...
The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack.
Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14.
Dropping back, it's Thurman. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Gets open down the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Wants to throw it. Unloads to the right. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on... The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. The run from the shotgun.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Got room to work. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a 1st down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Thurman. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Hornets are flying down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets it out quickly. And the Hornets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man on the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. With the run on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Touchdown, Hornets! You want that clock to run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keep it on the ground. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. It'll be 3rd and long. Quick handoff. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Hornets will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. That's a perfect example. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they
One of the most storied and beautiful venues in college football, Nike Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Hornets and the Army Black Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. These teams might have to brave the elements in this one. Isn't that right, Holly Rowe?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And the Black Knights ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Hornets offense who will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding...
And the pass down the left side, diving, caught!
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Thurman. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jeffrey. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Hornets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Finds the big tight end. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Hornets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Hornets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna look downfield again. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. They'll run the option. He'll do it himself. Now the toss. Still on his feet at the 40. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. On the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Sticks it in his belly. Not nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback, he blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him, let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? Is this 1995? We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one there.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded.
Got a little grass. Touchdown, Army! This crowd. Absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after the fumble. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Turning it on. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Thurman. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Hayward. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hayward. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Hornets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Fires left. Pulls it in. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
Finding some room. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Pulls and fires complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Hornets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hornets. The extra point here would tie the game. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Motion from the back. The give to the big fullback. Snowed under by the defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Here comes the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. And the Hornets racing to the line in the hurry up. To the air, it's Thurman. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. Looks as if he's going to run it. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got...
Here's a little room there. Big pick up on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. Nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Jack. Still go.
This time he wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Red 18.
They'll send the back in motion. Wide open on the move. He has it on the jet sweep. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Ready? 180. Shift. Ready, go.
He's looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Thurman. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out. Call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. He goes right back to the air. Here's the pressure. After 40, there he goes. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun. That's caught. It's Hayward. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off of... plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws it deep. Upstairs, he's got it. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 8 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Longhorns on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Oh, he's going to bring it back from right in front of his own end zone. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Pressure coming. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He wants to change this route. Scanning the field, it's Thurman. Throwing right. He's got it. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense.
Might have a chance. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Hornets have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. That's caught. It's Hayward. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Hornets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Hornets lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The Hornets will try to pick it up on 4th down. There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And when you're in plus territory on 4th and 1, I don't think the quarterback was ever thinking about coming off the field.
I wouldn't be surprised if the QB convinced the coach to go ahead and do it from the way it looked.
100%. That's coach. We got this. Absolutely. We want more points. We got to go for it. I believe in my guys. The players always try to go for it.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
Looking to throw, it's Thurman. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. They take the lead with the 6.
And that is how you dunk on somebody. Coach. Open, throw me the ball. I'm the wide receiver. He's the defensive back for a reason. Nice play by the wide receiver to get the score.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Calls his own number. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. They want to run it left here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the away team sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. Keeps it on the option. Could be an alley. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Looking for a man. It's Thurman. Moving out to the right. Wide open downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hornets. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. With this game in hand, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country. And at this point in the season, these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do and strengthened their position. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone. Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Hills. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
The Black Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Looking to throw on first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Black Knights in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Third and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. Leaves it with the back. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, going to the air. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick six. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Hornets with the 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got a chance. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Looking down the middle, and it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back at an opportunity like this.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Hills. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking downfield on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Wants to fire on second down. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Black Knights! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, the offense defense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance, but you got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Not much good can come out of throwing it here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together
There's a chill in the air, the lights are on, and the stage is set for this tremendous game we have tonight. A late season clash, one that could have huge stakes and could be a determining factor in how this season is remembered. Week 11 in EA Sports College Football. It's the Rice Owls. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Dropping back, it's Thurman. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Jeffrey. Makes the grab, and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
14.
Wants to throw it again. He's got his man. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. And the Hornets look to do some damage in the red zone. Right back to the well. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And you know what? The best third down offense is don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Now the play fake. Under fire. Touchdown. A offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Puts it out of the air. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get up.
And the catch and run into the end. They'll run it from the gun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Dropping back, it's Thurman. Here's a heat. Got the first himself. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. After the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Maybe some room here. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Hornets are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some bounds, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hornets. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. He's got it down the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. To the air, it's Thurman. Under fire. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Wants to go right back downfield. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it down the field. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now after the misfire, it leaves him with third and goal from the 3. Barges ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hornets. the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jeffrey. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Back to throw, it's Thurman. Here comes the heat. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Trying play action. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets! Split backs here. Goes to the option. The option, he'll keep it. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Hayward. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The play action fake. On the move, he fires. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Back to pass, it's Thurman. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
As a defender, you always want the interception, you want the big play, but I love it when guys go, and you can tell, they're trying to back the football down. They see it in the air. They know they can't catch it, know they can't make a play, but they make sure the receiver can as well. Nice play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Hornets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hayward. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Leaves it with the back. Maybe a crease. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Hornets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Hornet. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal.
Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Ready, go.
To throw, it's Thurman. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. This game is a virtual lock, and with that in mind, let's take a look at the projected playoff bracket here in Week 11. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got him. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Hornets are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Hornets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hornets! They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They're able to put it. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for.
As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Pocket breaking down. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Tempo and overdrive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense got it. They're on the run.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Thurman. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Hornets. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
North Texas in the hurry-up. They'll go right back to it. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Brown wants to pass. Makes a grab over the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Keeps it on first down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. North Texas really has it going on offense.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. So now it's 2nd and long.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Hand off from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They boot it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spotted. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Looking downfield, it's Thurman. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bears the pressure. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Hornets line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. This time on target. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll move the wide receiver. Brown will throw it. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
And he could not get loose on the run. North Texas in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Jumped on top of the pile. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They just keep firing. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
A first down run in the red zone. Beck's going for the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, North Texas. Extra point here will tie the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Thurman. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Breaks loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Go, go.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down. What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The Hornets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hornets!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Wide receiver going in motion. Brown wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Got the back over the middle. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The Mean Green move the change with the passing game. Let's see what they do on first down. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Brown will throw it. Fires into the end zone.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to throw time, running short in the half. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions.
And he's in. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up, but you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He leaves it with his back. He's out past the 35. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Under fire. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the Hornets head coach at the half. He talked to his team in the locker room about their energy level. He said this game is close, but everything of our season is on the line. He's trying to get them fired up, getting them on the field, ready to go here to start the third. More energy, more enthusiasm. They've got to have it here late in the season to keep their playoff dreams alive.
Thanks, Howie. Looking to throw, it's Thurman. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make...
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Hornets decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. North Texas in the hurry up. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Brown wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. North Texas will have to punt it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll move the tight end. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Tie ball game as we play in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. A run for the quarterback. Makes it past the marker. There's some room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hornets. That one will give them the lead.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Brown will throw it. Looking to buy time. Got a first down. At the 45 on his way. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. North Texas will have to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. This drive will start from the 19 line. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Thurman. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hornets will have it 1st and 10. Power football with the run. On his feet at the 40. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown!
This offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They'll try the counter. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Some misdirection with the counter. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Brown wants to pass. Back open in the middle. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw it again. Got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give on the counter. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The mean green needing only a sliver of green to convert on 3rd down. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throws to the tight end. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to...
There's a crease. Inside the 40. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Hornets. Great job by the back on the option. Tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible. Stop. They feet. And Paul.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. Could not make his way to the corner. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Now sliding to his left. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Right down the boulevard. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Hornets trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence. is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Hornets and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Right back to it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Hornets are in the hurry up. Wants to throw. It's Thurman. Stepping to the right. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. The Hornets look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Hayward. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run?
Hauls it in, the first down and more. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. The Hornets getting set on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. 1, 80. Ready, go.
Quarterback running on the draw. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
To the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47.
Ready. Wide, 53, ready,
Looking for a man. It's Thurman. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off play action. Under fire. And it's a sack.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And no shot at a return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. First play of the period, first down here. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Thurman. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Hornets! Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Hornets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Stumbled to the ground.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He fires one deep down the right side. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He's out of bounds, showing up. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to pass, it's Thurman. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He breaks a tackle, and he uses a stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. The Hornets will hustle to the line.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? Third and short. When you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
Could be an alley. He's at the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Hornets. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Got the quick pass. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On the ground. Touchdown, Hornets. And great place to start for this offense.
Ready.
Dropping back, it's Thurman. Showing the arm strength to the left. Touchdown, Hornets. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And, man, you see it so many times, man. These crossing routes, like, it doesn't matter if it's zone or if it's man. Like, zone, you find the hole. Man, you run away from guys. And if you put the ball on the money, just like the QB did right there, that's what happens. The yards after the catch, man. You can keep going. Guys are so spread out, and you can make big plays on this offense.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. He now has 79 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. He's got it on the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone. The Hornets peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go right back to it. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And the Hornets will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Hornets are moving quickly down the field. The inside handoff. Maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Hornets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Finds his man. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Hornets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And we have breaking news.